One-time dealer. All right, and we do have a Revel in Riches. We have a thematic compass. This is probably the best chance that we've had to actually have this go off. Let's go. Let's go. I need this. I need our victory here. I gotta do at least one. This is a good chance. This is a really good chance. Is our opponent... Oh, I want to do it. Can we please get it? I think that they did that on accident. I don't think that was a purposeful thing that happened. I think that they just skipped through too fast. I'm pretty sure they had the land. Could be wrong. Oh, I think I'm wrong. Well, I mean, I could fire cannon blast that, but definitely gonna want a trove here. Wow, I'm surprised they kept this then. How many times did they mulligan? They mulligan to 6. Okay. That could be pretty reasonable, honestly. If you've got a 2-drop and a 3-drop and a land in hand, that might not be a bad idea. Okay, so we can Revel now. And then Fire Cannon's Blast even gets better. Oh, I need it. I need it so bad. Alright, so we need to get 10. Alright. 10 treasure. 1. You're on the clock. 9 more turns. I just need to swindle a win. That's the real goal now. Okay, if they don't have a 3-drop here, I'd A, be very surprised, and B, then change my mind about agreeing with them possibly keeping this hand. If they do nothing on the 3, that's pretty... That shows a pretty weak hand, I think. Something that you would probably want to mulligan to 5 for. Like, maybe they need double white, but if you have a hand like that, I think you throw it back. Pirate's Cutlass. Joke's on them. Joke's on them. Two treasure. Yar. Trove of Temptation is like the perfect card for us right here. Because I was tempted. I was very tempted. No! You've got to be kidding me. What a villain. What a villain. I am actually very upset right now. I'm not joking. I'm pretty annoyed. I'm probably even still winning this game and I'm really annoyed. Oh, that's so painful. Well, I can activate this again before it flips, because we don't need to actually Maze of Ith anything out of an attack here. We still have enough treasure to use the Shapers of Nature. Just pass. I could technically use the Shapers of Nature now to have gotten damage into the Lightning Rig crew, but Lightning Rig crew is already getting in for damage. Yep, that's fine. Spell Swindle. Okay, we'll play the Headwater Sentries. And then I guess we just pass. We've got the Spell Swindle, we've got the Spires, and we've got the Shapers to activate. So we've got a lot of things that we can do. And we can do all of them this turn. I can Swindle, Shapers, and Spires. So I'm not really under any pressure. I just keep Lightning Rigging forever. Oh man, we even got the Spell Swindle to go with our Revel. We would have had it. That's 10. We would have had it. Oh, the dream is dead. I'm so sad. Well, I'll swindle it. Be happy enough, I suppose. Honestly, do I just kill it and not care? I could Spires, but what's the point? I'll take the value and run. Marauding Looter. That is a thing. Pirate's Prize. We're definitely not throwing away this island by playing it. We want to get the Marauding Looter instead. So attack with Shapers. Yes, Shapers and Headwater. Get our Looter down. Zap him. I mean, I could probably Siren look out here too. I have more than enough mana. Zap them again. Fair enough. And toss one of our lands. We're in excellent shape. Our opponent can't attack to gain the lifelink. Even if they could, we could just depths it. I mean, heck. Tempted to block with Lightning Crew and just pump it twice. I think it's just better to do this, though. Let's do the best of both worlds. We can just kill it. I don't really want them gaining the life. I just want to end the game. I'm mad enough that I just want this over. I was so close. We could have reveled. Could have done it. Easy smash with everything. That was probably useless. I probably could have just pumped up the rest of my team without bothering. But I don't mind saving it. Now I once again have 7, so I have enough to operate all of this. I can double use the Shapers of Nature again to put 2 more counters out. Pink. And dead. Well, drawing 9 extra cards on our opponent did get us that game, despite our Revel in Riches losing. I've never been so sad to see an Ixalan's binding. That was awful. So bad. Alright, I don't think I changed anything. I really don't have a good sideboard here, which is another side effect of trying to do a very forced archetype. You end up with a lot of dead cards that you can't actually side in and out of. I'm gonna send it back and hopefully miss the Ixalan's binding or spell swindle it. Ooh, that would be sweet karma for us to win off of a spell swindled Ixalan's binding. Get all the treasure that way. That's what I'm looking for. New plan. Can we go all the way? Our opponent was stuck on lands last time, so I mean, I don't think it's going to be that easy twice. We were in the lead that entire game, and it wasn't particularly close. This hand is good. If we can get an island, this hand is awesome. Even if we don't, I mean, I can probably play the Trove. Seems good enough. Keep. Spell Swindle. Ooh. Alright. Desperate Castaways. That is a terrifying card. It's not an amazing card or anything, but it generally means Cutlass and we're in trouble. Yep. Why do they always have it? I'm sure everybody else has encountered this too. The number of times that your opponent Desperate Castaways and then immediately has the Pirate's Cutlass just feels wrong. I know we all feel it. You probably have said it to your friends. Whenever you have Desperate Castaways, you don't get the Pirate's Cutlass. But when your opponent does, it certainly feels like they have it all the time. This is okay. I'm sipping my coffee in my room. Ignore the fire. We can Headwater Sentries, and we can probably block and be alright. I hope. Desperately. Desperately hope. Honestly, if they don't have a great creature to smash through here... I'm going to go with the double block. I might just get blown out. A Skullduggery is a problem. But I'm going to force them to have it. Well, if they're ordering it that way, we're definitely in trouble. I felt like I needed to force the issue because we're getting beat down pretty bad otherwise. I was hoping if they didn't have any big smashers here that I could play the Trove, and then forcing them to attack in is actually pretty good for us. And we get to use the treasure map at that point. We can just play a turn behind afterwards and Prosperous and do all that. Are they doing this just so that they don't trigger the Ravenous Daggertooth? No, okay. They're spending so long thinking about this. I'm just so confused. Alright. That does mean that they're not killing the Headwater Sentries, which is solid. At least I hope they're not killing it. Looks like they're not killing it. Let's go Trove. Pass, start mapping. And this will allow us the opportunity to either Spell Swindle or Prosperous Pirates, even without drawing a land. No, don't tap that fast. Don't be that excited, that's not good for us. If they're excited, that's awful. Maybe it's just moving Pirate's Cutlass to the Paladin? Ugh. It's only 2 though, and they tap 3. Lightning quick. Ugh. That's alright, it's only 7. Don't worry about it. This coffee is great. I really wish that we had 2 islands this game. I really wish we had 2 islands this game. They're just going to be able to go around. We can't really stop that. Sadly, Glorifier is enough damage in the air that we're done. That's the big problem that we're seeing with this deck. I should have taken that Crushing Canopy. We just need to have some way to deal with the flyers. We've been able to stall out on the ground a couple times, but then we just lose immediately in the air. All that evasion and tempo in this format causing us issues. Didn't find enough ways to stop it. Once again, there's that argument for Cobbled Wings. It might just be the card that we need. It's awful in so many ways, but it just might be enough. Take out like the Pirate's Prize and go for it. It feels so bad, but maybe it's so right. I don't think they have enough flyers to justify it. Maybe it was better against some other players. We haven't seen Skymarch Bloodletter. We've only seen the Glorifier, and most of our stuff, if we fly it, is not going to deal with that. And if we do have something big enough with like a Shapers of Nature, or I mean, I guess Lightning Rig Crew would stop it too, or a Headwater Sentries, but most of the time, like 1/3 of the time that we have that, it's going to be a Shapers. And that generally means that we're probably winning. If we've got something big enough to block a Glorifier of Dusk, I think that means we're all right. I will indeed play first. This hand is awkward, but definitely keepable. Opponent mulliganed. And is pondering 5. Nope, they keep. We've got our aggro draw this time. Boom. Ixalan's Keeper get in. Ugh. Duskborn Skymarcher is great. If they have enough vampires, and it definitely seems like they do, that card is fantastic. Looks like we're racing. And they have the creature on the ground. Oof. And we didn't draw the land. This is really hard for it to get much worse than this. The only way is if they actually just Cutlass now. I'd have been very upset if there was a Cutlass there. I would not have been happy. Well, I will need land. I have a need, and that need is for the ability to play some lands. And then get actual spells going. Pterodon Knights. Hey, that does something. I need to get the Headwater Sentries just so we can block the Pterodon Knight for now. Not excited about that, but I have to. I've got to do something. Pious Interdiction. Wow. Darn. I guess I can Prosperous Pirates next turn if I draw land, or if I don't, then I can Lightning Rig Crew. Shouldn't have even mentioned if I don't, because I really don't want the option. This might be a Siren Lookout. Take 3 and then hope that we hit land off of it. Because I kind of need to. Graveyard. If we could not, that would be just great deck. Duskborn is getting in. Skullduggery. I'm calling the bluff. I have to. Vampire Zeal. I'm going to need to do it eventually. Queen's Commission. They showed us the 2 damage last time, so I figured that we might have the chance to 2-for-1 them anyways. That is helpful. Prosperous Pirates does a thing. It's not amazing yet, but it will stall on the ground for a little while. Okay, I need my opponent to stop having solid gas. But with 2 cards in hand and having just gotten 5th mana, they're going to have a Glorifier of Dusk. And then it's going to beat us to death. Thanks everybody for showing up this week. It was really fun. I didn't get to Revel. I won the one game where I had it, and I would have won with it. We got Ixalan's Binding out. Our opponents hate fun. It's official. Austin Hepcap, you should feel ashamed of yourself. Not letting me enjoy my fun. Not letting the important thing is you, the viewer. They didn't let you enjoy the fun. But no, I mean, this is quite a stretch. This deck got incredibly cut when we were starting out as Blue-Green Merfolk. And then it audibled into a pretty awful idea. I think Revel in Riches is possible to work, maybe kind of sort of as a really bad win condition if you have a good blue-black removal kind of strategy, and if you have Deadeye Plunderers, something like that, go more controlling in blue-black. Our deck has no removal. That's the big problem, is that we just don't have any way to control the board long enough to actually get the Revel out and start doing things with it. So that's our big issue there. In any case, this was a lot of fun. It was definitely a challenge. We had a tough one this time. And I hope you all enjoyed it, though, as much as I did, because that was still incredibly great. And I will see you next week, as always, on Full Force. You can check it all out on newbotgaming.com, and I've got a ton of other content down there. We've got lots of Eternal stuff, lots of Magic stuff, and it's not just me. We've got tons of wonderful authors like Zach Elsick, and Scalding Hot Soup has just joined us, and we've got John Wells for Eternal. We've got a lot of great people there. I can't name them all, but it's been a fantastic starting there, and I hope you guys stop by and check out all of our content. I will see you later.